Our focus has been on using guided reading strategies to differentiate instruction for our students in grades 1 to 6.
We work with a small group of children at a table. We like to discuss what we will be reading before the children begin the actual book. We'd like to ask them questions so that they're inferencing. And then you listen to the children read independently. I listen to each child one-on-one. And with that, I can listen to the child and distinguish where their difficulties are and how I can encourage them to become better reading with certain strategies.
The book clubs in our classroom work by I read a novel aloud to the students, a chapter here, a chapter there. We discuss it. Right after I read a chapter from the novel, they each have their own newspaper and they get into groups that are appropriately leveled for each of them. And they will read independently, and then they will get into their groups and discuss, retell a part they liked, discuss their opinions on it, and they will share their ideas.
My teacher, Ms. Tremblay, has helped a lot with all the guided reading and how she reads to us, and she helped us better understand how to focus on the book and how to comprehend it.
Children can understand words and know words, but not understand what is happening in a story or what they are reading about. So the Daily 5 gives you the children that little extra support.
I think the book clubs makes them more invested because it's long term. It's not just a one-time reading and then leave it. They're really invested in it.
So as the literacy coach, I am able to support teachers in the classroom and at division-wide PD days.
We did not have a program that we were following, and everyone was working towards students acquiring reading skills, but we were doing in isolation.
We were very disjointed before, and now we're all coming together for one common goal. When I see our teachers communicating about what literacy looks like in their classroom, we're all on the same page, and that's very exciting. For next year, when our kids move up, those children coming into your classroom already come with a background of knowledge.
So there's been some great feedback from teachers, especially elementary teachers are noticing how they're becoming reading teachers and they're teaching reading rather than just assigning reading.
I know that Cafe and Daily 5 are working for my students because when they are reading, their stamina is increased. They're not reading for 2, 3, 5 minutes at a time. My students are now reading from 20 to 30 minutes at a time.
I learned that I'm actually a better reader than I thought, because when I moved in grade 5 and when I moved here, I could barely even read like a little comic book because I wasn't very good at reading, but now I could read humongous chapter books in under a week.
They're reading higher level books than what I had them start the year with. They are engaged in their conversation. They are reading and discussing books with each other. So that whole community of literature is deep and thriving in our classroom.
Creating, our future adults in our society. I think that by having this common vision and common goals, the way that we're teaching literacy now really helps kids to realize that reading is a problem-solving skill and that they become critical thinkers as to how to become better readers.
If we're looking at a society where we want critical thinkers and independent learners, this is what we need to do. Just give them time to read and they'll flourish.